Statistics say that anytime you have a sudden cardiac arrest away from a hospital, it's not likely that you would make it. Everyone say I'm a miracle, and to this day, I know I am a miracle. I'm Elizabeth Jackson. I'm a preschool teacher at KinderCare. I've been working with children for over 50 years. It's so important to just make sure we're educating these children inside out. I know that I do have a weak heart. I was diagnosed a couple of years ago with heart failure. September 13th, 2024. I worked all day. I got some bad news that day, and heading home, I got here and my family said I came in, I took a shower, I had dinner, and we were all deciding to sit and watch a movie. And all of a sudden I cried out.
She started making this snoring noise. I saw her face and I realized something's wrong. Like her lips were like purple blue. All I could think was I have to do something. Performing CPR is really, really intense. I remember my instructor told me that if you break their ribs, you're doing good. And so I kept that in mind. I'm not hurting her, I'm trying to save her.
If my granddaughter did not respond, I wouldn't be here. She immediately started the process. They called 911, the police department, the fire department. It was over 20 first responders in the home. And they just began to work on me, began to give me the compressions that I needed. And maybe 5-10 minutes into that, they said, we got her back. And my daughter, she began to pray. And they knew that I was gonna be okay because they could see a fight in me. After waking up, I was alone and I didn't know why I was there in the hospital. A lot of times we're hard on ourselves and we feel like, why did this happen to me? What did I do wrong? You know, in my case, I have heart failure. I have an issue with my heart. That's something I'm just going to have to live with. But the thing is, I accept it. My mom, suffered heart failure. And we were all around her at the time that it happened. And we were very emotional. My mother, Beatrice, she raised us to believe in community, to give back. And unfortunately, 15 years ago, we lost her to heart failure. So now we're here full circle. Now I'm telling my story. At the time, I was working with a local church, and I wanted to raise funds for American Heart Association. So we raised about $500, and I was so proud, to present that large check. I believe donating to any organization, but especially in my case, the American Heart Association, most likely is going to help save lives. When I heard about the Heart Walk, I was excited about being a part of it. And that day was just beautiful. It was just a community of believers that hope is here. Research is here. Help is here. Support is here. And I needed that. I just want someone to know, encourage them right now. Don't sit back and just feel your life is over because you've gone through something. Just realize you're still here and you have a voice, and you can start by sharing your testimony with someone. And that's where healing comes from, sharing with others. A lot of people didn't make it. A lot of beautiful people didn't make it. But I'm one that did. So I have to use my voice, my story, and hopefully it'll save a life. I see certain scars from that day, I see a strong woman. I see a woman of value and purpose. I really want to become a CPR instructor. I'm going to use my voice to let others know the importance of CPR. I believe that I am a gift here on this earth to be a voice, to share my testimony, to let others know you can save a life, but you have to be brave.